Hello, and welcome to Blades and Banners, a Tales of the Valiant actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world. Eric, what happened last time?
Man, between the start of the intro and now, I forgot that I agreed to do the recap. So we
Philip didn't.
talked to the mayor and turned over Jelfie and informed the mayor about the existence of the devil. And then our hot elf friend and some city watchmen went to go investigate that. While we went to go share story. Well, two of us opened up and shared stories with each other about our past and the crimes and sins we have committed, and grew closer as friends. And, I think, it was pretty impactful. And anyone that didn't share really missed out. So then we went before the prince and basically talked about the nature of friendship. And how the dangers of viewing friendship as a transactional thing, and how we just need to appreciate friendship for its own sake. And so, we walked away also having grown closer as friends. And Oren agreed to come back in the morning and try to and offer to see if the devil is in the city. And also, the prince will be able to decide in the morning if he wants the party to do anything with that information in terms of hunting the devil down, or just coming back and saying, yep, he's still around, or nope, he gone. So
Okay.
Then we went back to our sleeping quarters to talk some more. Yep.
So yes, so you all have been dismissed. It is probably late in the afternoon by this point, and so at some point you would presumably want dinner and that sort of thing. But are there any matters you wish to attend to on this particular day, or are we just having food and resting?
Whatever Sahina wants to do.
Well, Sahina wants to go find a seamstress to give her lessons in the making of a green robe for the master of the Alchemist Guild, because she's got fabric for that, as you may recall.
And has just been carrying it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Went on a mile-long run with Ellie in a backpack, just carrying a ream of cloth.
Oren would like to do a check-in with the collective before we follow Sahina to her seam lessons. Seamstress feels inherently gendered, and I don't know what a gender-neutral term for seamstress would be. Seamster?
That's fair. Seamster would seem to be the
seamologist
standard. Sewer it doesn't work really. Textile artist. That just sounds
there
pretentious.
Haberdasher.
Going to a men's warehouse. I'm a textile artiste. Clothier.
Sounds like what the people at Joanne Fabrics would dress their name up as.
You're not wrong. I don't think English has a good word for it, actually. And I don't think we've invented one because we don't use the word seamstress much anymore either.
Yeah.
So
just so you all know, seamster is a term, but it is masculine. So we still do not have a gender neutral term for seamster, seamstress. A seamer. So anyway,
don't love that.
Once we get back to the room,
we'll workshop it.
I think we just did.
That's our time. Thank you so much.
And that's where we'll wrap this episode.
And so it seems like what we've been working towards here is when we win this war and Leshtig wants to make a larger play for control over the principalities, we've gained the friendship of this prince to back her play, but not in any substantial way. Just he is now a friend of Leshtig's.
Capable of getting what it is that he thinks he needs.
But he seems to be honorable. He doesn't seem like the type to just take advantage of that situation. I might be misreading. I don't know.
He does seem honorable. Good save in there. He did not like the beginning
Us.
introduction of a friendship as transactional. But then y'all smoothed it over a little bit. Okay.
You're getting
Finian did
quite
most of
good
that.
at reading the conversational turns and interactions.
I find if I stare real hard that I can see some some smaller movements and it changes the meaning of what people say.
Ellie Wise just gets the dialogue notice like in Telltale Games in the upper corner of Prince Zeroth will remember this.
Yeah.
Prince Zeroth did not like that. Prince Zeroth liked that. So I think that this is good enough, and perhaps we'll be able to levy hunting down the devil tomorrow for a greater amount of friendship that we wouldn't have gotten if we had just killed the devil right away. So,
Or we would have gotten it already. But I know.
we just had a conversation about not looking in the past and judging our past actions. So let's just move forward, okay?
How far away are we from needing to meet with Leshturga and get back to Demise?
Your meeting with Demise is I guess, yeah, it's still a week away.
We're still okay.
This is believe it or not. This
It's
is
been one day.
Oh my gosh, I did not believe that.
Yeah. Orin's hair is just messed all over the place. The biggest bag.
I guess it's the next day after you, because you had that meeting right before retiring for the night.
It's been a big
was
2
pretty
days
sure it
for
was,
Orden.
3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Got blown around in a bar fight, grew your eye back.
Mm-hmm.
Went through puberty.
Yeah, that was weird. It all was bad, and I have the wrong eye, but it's fine. I'm sure she's enjoying seeing what we're up to. Maybe growing back the other eye disabled the old one. Probably not. Anyway. Are we all cool with potentially hunting a devil tomorrow morning? After breakfast, of course.
I know it's what should be done to stay and give the aid you've promised, but I have no desire to be here any longer after that interaction with the prince.
I know. I just had the thought that I could use my power to levy more favor.
And 'tis the right thought. I'm not in opposition. Simply needed to state I'm here as long as y'all are.
Remember, we have to ride a horse to get back, so how eager are you to leave?
Rather get it done, you know.
Your haunches could use some more rest. I'm just
They've gotten none. We've literally walked end to end across this city.
what I'm saying. Rest your haunches. Yes,
I will, in the comfort of my workshop.
I don't love resting. I
Just in
do.
general?
What an outrageous statement from you, lass. I don't understand.
Don't you get bored? Nothing
No, I get
happens.
rest.
You
What
just,
do you do when you rest? Do you stare at the wall?
Do you not sleep?
I mean, yeah, but like nothing happens. You could be doing things, meeting people, making friends. He just doesn't know us well enough yet, because I'm sure once he gets to know us, he will really like us.
Perhaps. 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 I need to rest.
Fine.
All right.
Dream of things. Have you ever done lucid dreaming? I have some books you could read. It's wild.
I have.
You have lucid dreams and you still think that sleep is boring?
Well, you know they're not real.
Neither are like books that you read, but you're still experiencing a story. Do you not read?
I do not sit down to read. No.
You read standing.
Unless that is my preferred. Yes. Pacing often.
Or in the more you allow her to speak, the less I agree with her, it seems.
I like listening to people's stories. But it's better when they tell them.
So if there was a way that you could have like stones that fit in your ear and you could hear the person recalling their story to you, that
would be ideal.
Like they
I
cast
could
it to you.
walk.
What if they're a really bad storyteller? Would you accept it if they like hired someone else that was really good at telling stories to tell their stories?
I do not think so. I would not like that.
Oh, you should hear some people tell their stories. It's dreadful.
But it's not their story. That seems so insincere.
I've got nothing to say to that. I just sure, yes. No, I you do you. It's a hypothetical. We don't have that magic. It's impossible. So sending stones can only contain 25 words. It's ridiculous. You need so many stones to contain a whole story.
That's true. 25 words is not a long story.
It's called
I'm sorry. You go rest.
microfiction.
just
Okay. So you all return to your beds and are able to take a long rest.
yes, to be fair, all we needed was a short rest, but it's fine.
The next morning, you are once again treated to oatmeal from dispensers. And I mean, do you go back to the stronghold to do this? Do you just try to go find a spot in town to do this? What's Oren's plan?
I want to go talk to the prince to figure out, because like I want to know what to do with the information, because if I ping I get a read, I want to be able to just go and do whatever we need to do. So
okay. So you return to the prince's keep.
Good morning, Prince.
You are kept waiting only briefly before Prince Zarath comes to you. Right, so you say that you can sense the presence of this fiend.
To be clear, I will be able to detect the presence of the closest fiend to me within a mile. Now, I can do it twice, so I can cover the whole area of the city. I can't guarantee that it's the specific devil that caused Jelfie, but I imagine that if there's more than one in your city,
would be good to know of any devils present in the city. Yes.
I just wanted to put all my cards on the table and let you know what to expect.
I appreciate your forthrightness.
So, if we do find that there is a devil in your city, do you want us to immediately seek it out and attempt to dispatch it? Or just make you aware of the situation? Okay.
Please do.
Noted. All right. Well, then we will go find the most centralized spot to do the initial hunt.
You're pretty close to the middle of the town.
Yeah. Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Oren's going to cast Locate. For, can I say devil, or is it just
You can say
fiend?
devil. Yeah, I would say you can specify devil.
Would he have hidden them? I'm also I can name a particular kind of object. So kyanite heart would also
Also true.
lead me directly to that devil, but would he have taken them somewhere else, like the person he was supposed to drop them off to? I'm just going to go with devil. Final answer,
Okay.
Alec.
Great. You cast locate, seeking devil, and nothing happens.
How much of the city would not have been covered by that pain?
Pretty small amount.
Okay. All right, Prince Roth. I have cast the spell, sent out my feelers, and can confirm that there is not a devil in the city right now. There is a small sliver of the city that was not reached. I can go there and perform my ping, but I have covered the vast majority of the city.
Very well. If you are confident in the results, then I appreciate you expending your magical energies on this. And we will hope that that is the last that Thrug has seen of one of these creatures.
I certainly hope so.
I am very sorry for all of the murders that happened in your town. But this was super fascinating. If you have future sort of like unsolved mysteries, just we're happy to help. Please let us know. I am fascinated by weird things, and this was very weird and fascinating. Yes.
Understood. I will keep that in mind. Very well.
Thank you.
I have arranged an escort back to your ship if you wish to return today. You are, of course, able to make free of this town as you wish, but when you are prepared to return to your ship, I have arranged for an escort.
Very much appreciated. We will take you up on that. We should get back. So
Very good.
thank you for your hospitality and your friendship, and hopefully we can continue down this path together.
I look forward to that. And he bows graciously and departs.
Thank you.
All right. So, heading home, heading back to your ship.
Horsey time.
Great.
Yes. Thalaron and some of the prince's horsemen are there with mounts for you all, and you are again escorted back along the plateau of Thrug, back down to the dockside. Yes.
Just to clarify, team, there's not some like unresolved mystery that we are forgetting that we got major hints towards and are ignoring, right?
You got to direct that question to Philip, because we have proven to not be capable of picking up on that
Well,
stuff.
I
thus
feel like
far,
Philip
so.
won't tell us, and so that's why I was asking you. He'll do his, I don't
Philip?
know.
Any side quests we didn't get around to?
To my knowledge, no one else asked you to do anything here. You were chasing. You met lots of interesting people, so you're free to chase whatever things you want here. But
Yeah, I
the
think
only
all
thing you
that
were asked to do was the murder.
all that crossed our path was for the future.
Okay.
We never went to the Briny or Lantern. We do have to go there
That's
before
true.
we leave. Get some fish stew. No, we can.
Yeah, no, Finian's going to vote against that before a horseback ride. That sounds murderous.
Orin is sour, and so halfway during the horse ride, Orin turns to Thalaron and said, "Let's really see what these things can do." And just
Amazing.
Finian can't make it go well, but he did know how to stop it. So that's what, you just look back and I am fully parked.
It's as before. Eliwise is able to talk to her horse, and so has no trouble at all. Finian is again not comfortable as a horseman, and Orin acquits himself. Yeah, it's better than last time.
It's a little bit.
It's better than last time. A 12 is better than last time.
Problem is he's learned how to stand in the stirrups to avoid some of the friction, but now his knees are all wobbly like a baby deer when he gets off.
Yeah. So
I have let his horse know that he's trying.
Thank you.
It's not intentional. He is trying.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. It must be noted, Thalaron absolutely smokes Orin when Orin says, let's see what these horses can do. Thalaron's horse just glides past you, running in the smoothest gait you've ever seen a horse move with.
But
that's amazing.
Importantly, that is how Brian and Dom eventually became best friends, was one of them smoking the other in a race. So
you almost had
it's all
me.
about family, Phil.
You never had me. You never had your mare.
Okay.
He hates that he understands that.
It's your fault.
You're welcome. It's the gift of family.
Orin is the Brian O'Connor of Eberron. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Deal?
No deal. No deal.
Former law enforcement officer, now on the wrong side of the law. I mean.
Anyway.
And that's where we'll wrap up tonight's episode.
You are escorted back to your ship. And the welcome comforts of your various cabins and the deck beneath your feet, and your crew and all of this. And a day's sailing sees you back to 7th.
Home, sweet home.
I would like a perception check from everyone as you approach 7th.
Oh, good.
Oh, no. It's a made of kyanite.
Oh, come on.
Our
13.
home?
Made of kyanite.
Ellie, you're noticing everything.
Anyways, what's the Anomai Sea?
Dirty 20.
Anyways, there is an unfamiliar ship docked on at Cinderport, and it's larger than most of the ships that visit. It is very clearly an actual naval vessel, rather than a pirate ship or a merchant vessel. And you notice, and I'm willing to prove it in whatever way I can, that this was already in my notes. You notice that it is flying the flag of Breland.
Dude, you suck.
Wow. Huh.
So Orin's just like whistling around the deck, like,
Yeah,
man,
Orin's
it felt
there
great to
leaning
get off
against
my
the
chest.
wheel. He's got Lynn Ashford's hat on.
That creepy coast coat on, no shirt underneath. He's just like,
I assume
living
that
moss.
wears Lynn Ashford's hat when he's feeling real good, when he's living that cowabunga life.
Yeah. Not a care in the world.
Particularly given our recent conversation, that seems important.
Yeah.
What seems important?
I really appreciate that conversation, guys. It makes this seem way less out of left field.
The Brellish flag flying ship right there.
Lynn
You
Ashford's
see
hat
that?
like goes toppling off onto the deck as he flips around like.
Yeah, there's a ship of the line. Like this is a warship that is that is tied up at the docks.
I think we did Prince Roth a disservice. I think we should go back and hunt down that devil and not come back until we found them.
We don't know where he is.
Keep looking.
We were where Leshterga had sent, so if whoever's here is for you, they'll know where you're supposed to be.
But they might want me back.
Well, what they want and what they get are two different things.
Do you doubt, and I mean this genuinely, do you doubt Leshterga on that? Do you think she'd been any?
I know that my presence here was initially part of a favor of some kind. It was, as Prince Arath would put it, transactional. So, who knows what the state of the deal is now? I don't even know what the state of the deal was when it was initially started. So maybe there was an expiration date.
I recognize now might be the official arrival of hindsight, but I think you should have asked these sorts of things.
That's fair. It's just always seemed like shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. I was being offered protection and a home away from where I was born, so why question it?
I believe you do look in the mouth of a gift horse just once you've taken it home.
After asking first, of course.
I just mean some clarification may have been sought. Do you
Questions are
actually
good.
think that it's possible to avoid if this is for you? We've not yet been hailed. We can turn.
To where?
Well, that's as far as I was capable of co-signing. I was depending on you for the rest of the plan.
You suggested back to Thrug, but that's not super far.
Or
Don't know
a
where
cool
you
place at
are.
all.
This is...
You just really didn't like it, did you?
No, I did not. He is not good. I dislike him.
Well, if there's ever a moment where the rest of us are being super vulnerable and you want to unpack why you have such strong feelings, feel free.
They're new.
Ah.
Second prince he hasn't liked.
I struggle with authority figures.
You would hate my daddy.
We might be finding that out shortly, actually.
Well, no, I would not, whether it was offered freely or not, I would not accept you all throwing your lives and stations away on for my benefit. So let's just go see what this business is, and we can deal with it then.
All right.
Let's find out. And also, just to be clear, I am in for fighting.
Same.
If that's what we're doing. Just...
Let's see who they sent, because there are some figures that if we were to kill them, it would be very bad for everyone.
You, Oren, do note.
Oh, yeah. Do I recognize? Yeah, go ahead.
That you know how to read the naval ensigns.
Yeah.
And you can see that in addition to the naval flag which is a very simple red field with a black bear's head on it. There is the much more elaborate royal ensign flying from the mast, indicating that at least someone from the royal family is.
All right, so I took a closer look at that ship, and definitely someone from my family is here, which sucks. Yeah.
I mean, mostly when we talked yesterday, you talked about killing them. So is that okay?
No, I don't want to kill members of my family.
Okay. That's good information.
Yes. No, it is good information. Philip, sorry, remind me which one got injured.
That was Ajar.
Ajar, that's right.
Yeah.
God, just better not be Ajar. That dude sucks, and he's gonna be mad at me. Especially when he sees me wearing this. This is really gonna set him off that I still wear a ghost tiger's face on my shoulder.
Maybe he'll be scared of it.
Maybe. So, okay, here's the deal. Do not kill any members of the royal family, because then, like, the whole... They'll kill Lesh Durga for that. Like, they'll send the whole... It'll be a whole thing. It'll be a war. We'll make the call in the moment on Asia, but the rest of them, don't kill them.
Right.
Sorry, by the way. This sucks.
Not as though you did
Philip.
it.
Hi.
What's the size of a ghost tiger?
A ghost tiger is a large animal.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other matters before coming into dock?
Orin's going to puke over the side of the ship.
Noted.
Finian's gonna wear his armor.
Okay. All right. Eric, will you remind me how old Orin is?
He is...
Of an age.
I did the math on this because he's not as young as Ari was. I think he's like 28 or something. Like,
okay.
Hold on. I have the year that the queen died. At least I thought
that his first wife died.
Nope. Do not see it anywhere. Never mind.
Very well.
Let's say 28. Call it good.
28. Cool. All right. So you arrive at the docks. The kobold dock crew catches ropes, ties things off, and you are coming down the dock. You can see that there are Brelish sailors and Marines moving around the deck that is substantially above you all. Like, this is your ship is very small next to this one, and very lightly armed next to this one. And you can see that there are also Brelish sailors moving around on the streets. They look like sailors on a brief shore leave. Like, this isn't some sort of military action. They look like sailors who are getting ashore to give their legs a rest and get a drink and that kind of thing. So there's definitely no evidence of trouble in terms of the interactions between this ship and Seventh.
Orin, coming off the ship, is wearing the hat, shirt now, and coat, but has also pulled like a scarf up over his lower face and is wearing an eye patch over his original eye.
So the eye that was always good, not the one that he lost and regrew, or
Yeah, the one
So
that's the
he's
normal
covering
color.
his the
Okay.
always good eye that like
okay,
trying to make
The only
himself
eye he's
as
had the whole time.
unrecognizable
Got it.
is covered. Yes.
That's very funny. It's at this moment you discover that you're slightly nearsighted in this new eye.
God, this all sucks. Give me a monocle. An eye patch and a monocle would be crazy.
Philip has joined you in hating your characters.
Drank an experimental potion. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
You knew what you were. That's no. You
I'm
you
not
can't blame the
surprised
addict,
that
Philip.
did
You're
it.
the pusher.
Anyway, as you, well, where do you go? Do you head towards the keep, or?
I mean, Oren's inclination would be like, this is going to be bad. Might as well get it over with. So unless anyone has any strong objections, then yeah.
Checking in then.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
So you are heading up the streets towards the keep, and as you are on your way, you hear Oren. Eric, describe Oren's relationship with his younger half-brother, Hallex Irwinarn.
Alex.
Who is a recent graduate of the Reckenmark Military Academy and has lived quite a lot of his youth in Karnath. So you would probably have been separated from him even before your... he would have been quite young when Oren left Breland.
Yeah, I would think that. Okay, I'm gonna kind of punt it back to you a little bit, Philip, in terms
Sure.
of how much Borinel and like the court in general, like, would Hallex know Oren as like a half brother or just like an assassin in training that was around some? Like it, like
I think Hallex knows I think Hallex definitely knows who Oren is.
Okay.
And knows their family connection. Hallex is the child of one of Borinel's later wives. Just to clarify, because it sort of sounded like Borinel has a harem. Borinel's very old, and he has outlived 3 wives and is married to his 4th.
Yes. Well, then I would say that Oren probably like kept Hallex at a distance. Like Oren probably like knew that like getting too close to any like legit member of the court would probably make a lot of people really angry, and he probably had his own like chip on his shoulder with all of the Irwinarns. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
However,
I think probably Oren in Halleck's view is probably that cool cousin that nobody thinks he should hang out with because he smokes.
Gotcha.
Or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or at least was when he was a very small boy, which would have been the last time you guys spent substantial time together.
All right.
But what you see now is a young adult who is wearing the uniform of a Brelish soldier. He has markings on his epaulet that specifically mark him out as a graduate of the Reckenmark Academy, which he went to largely as an element of the peace treaty at the end of the war. That Hallex went to the court of Caius in Karnath for as an element of the peace treaty.
Mm-hmm.
And so he looks very different, and perhaps it takes you a moment to find the little boy in him.
Yeah. Orin just kind of quickly like takes the accoutrement on his head off. Alex, hi.
He comes forward. He's been sitting on the sort of front porch seating of a tavern. The Molting Phoenix. I had to remember what the tavern in this town was. Of the Molting Phoenix. You can see that some of the sailors and marines are still inside, drinking and eating. He walks up. He moves. You would probably immediately clock as someone trained to assess this sort of thing. He moves very gracefully, very controlled, moves like someone who can handle himself. How are you?
Well, all things considered, I'm a pirate, which is fun, but gotten into a few scraps. But this is the crew that I run with. This is Eliwise, Sahina, and Finian.
Cheers.
He bows formally. Hallex Irwinon.
My half brother.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you. A second voice. You found him. And you turn and see someone you don't recognize even in the least.
Okay.
She appears to be a little older than Hallex. And there's absolutely nothing about this person that you remember from life at court, though she clearly recognizes you.
Finian stands up a little straighter.
Okay, Colin.
I don't know what to tell you. Philip knows what he's doing.
And
there's no part of you surprised.
And she walks over. Hello, Oren.
I mean, once she gets closer, is there any capacity to
make
recognize?
a perception check. Or insight. I don't know if that's better. Whatever.
Perception is
person.
They're exactly the same.
Okay.
But
you are absolutely drawing a blank. This doesn't look like anybody you knew. And
hi, you?
You don't remember me.
It's escaping me in this moment. Sorry, what did you say, Philip?
Borina. This is Halleck's older sister, who's a few years older than him. And the last time you saw her, she had a middle school girl bob and red hair and dressed like a princess.
The times are a-changing.
Borina, I think you can understand the mistake. Nice to see you.
Whatever.
You've grown up. Yes. Why? Not that I don't appreciate a good family reunion. Sorry, Borina, my half sister. Why are you?
Hi.
This is Eliwise, Sahina, Finian, my crew. Well, the crew that I run with. I'm not. It's equal. Anyway, why are you two here?
we're on our way home, and I thought, well, I am on my first command. This ship is my first command, and so I'm sailing her home.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So, set out from Scion Sound and just on the way down the coast as we head back to Breland.
Great.
Borina rolls her eyes.
Just so happened to pick 7th. Stop it.
Well, the king has a relationship with Leshdurga, so it seemed a good place to provision the ship. We stopped at Regalport earlier and paid a courtesy call to Prince Ryger.
Good.
So as to not pass through his seas without saying hello.
Yeah.
We're taking an insight check from any. Yeah.
Yep. Natural.
I got to roll just to see the juxtaposition.
for 23.
Okay, darn.
Wow.
I also rolled well, so we can
It's
all.
not subtle.
We all.
Yeah.
He is. There's like it's not subtle. He's not good at deception. That is not why he's here. But there are people around. The other thing I think that all of you pick up with Borina that perhaps explains some of it. For one thing, she's lived in Karnath for several years now, ever since the end of the war. So she's been in Karnath for quite a long time now. And you note that she is wearing a pendant at the base of her throat that is a holy symbol of the blood of Vol.
Well, it's not necessarily.
So she's gone all the way Eberron Goth is what's happened here.
But she might not actually follow it. She might just think it's edgy and cool, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, you definitely think that she's wearing that. This is how she's going to dress when she walks into her father's throne room.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Philip.
With a natural 20, Finian, you sense that Hallex is already having a panic attack about that.
Fair.
Is it Helix or Barina who is commanding the ship?
Hallex.
Okay. I misunderstood that transition. Sorry.
Well, that makes perfectly logical sense as to why you would stop here. How long are you planning to be in port?
We've already paid a call on Leshdurga to give our father's greetings and speak about a few minor things. But I wanted to give them an opportunity to stretch their legs. There's not a very good place to stop between here and Kabara. So it would be a long haul for the next leg of our journey. So having a little bit of giving them shore leave in shifts to enjoy the sights of Cinderport, which most of them have never visited before.
Excellent. Yeah, it's a good spot. How was Reckonmark? How was Karnath? You seem to have taken to it, he says to Barina.
You just, you find that a lot of what you were sold as truth as a kid doesn't really add up anymore at a certain point. And so, yeah. I can't wait to get back.
Thanks.
Orin is currently struggling so hard internally as to how big of a jerk to Barina he should be on, like, you spoiled, like, cool that you get that option. Neat. Like,
Alex, somewhat more circumspectly says, the academy was interesting. There's still tension with the number of international students that are there now, but on the whole, a good experience. I think valuable. It'll be a way I can be of service to the kingdom.
Great. Yeah. Good. That's yeah. Important. That's good.
Would you like to...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I absolutely adore the idea that you both spoke over each other in exactly that way. Like that. Sorry, no, you were saying?
No, it's just been a long time since I've seen anyone from back home.
And I know, and this is obviously... Can we talk?
And Orin kind of turns to his three companions and gives them a brief nod, and yeah.
You just need to... You should know some things.
Yeah, we can, why don't the three of us go talk, and I will meet back up with you all in a bit.
No.
Orin.
I promise you, this is not it. It's fine. I promise. And Orin turns to Hallex and Barina and says, "Give me just 1 second. All right."
Sure. Okay. Yeah. And Hallex steps back in and speaks to an officer for a moment who salutes smartly. And then Hallex walks back out of the bar and just takes walks a little bit down the street so that it's just him and waits.
He's not one that I'm worried about stabbing me or killing me. He was younger than me. He's...
Right, but taking you.
I think we're just going to go into the bar and have a conversation. I'm not, like, going onto his ship or anything. Like, I think he just wants to...
At the outset, or under your
I'm
own
not going to a
free
second
will.
location. That's the base, like, you have to know. You never go to a second location.
Honestly, if you are just going to hang out at the bar, Finian, doesn't
fan of the
hanging out
bar.
at the bar sound
Big
great?
fan of it. It's been so long
Yeah.
since I was at a good bar. Not
He wants to have a private
fish-themed.
conversation.
It's a big bar.
It is. You can sit at a different booth.
All right.
You recognize you just finished giving me a
I
hard
know.
time for not sharing them, and what you shared was that your family is imminent mortal danger for you. Now your family's here and you're dismissing us. Your
I
crew.
understand that. I understand that. I was talking about, like, the older members of my family, the ones that, like, Alex was born after me. Like, he never knew he knows me as a pariah, but in a cool way. Like, he thought it was neat. It was.
Those are piranhas.
And
that are
now he
cool,
commands
not
a
pariahs.
ship.
Yeah. Like, he thinks I'm cool and he commands a ship. I'm
Thank
not
you.
worried about him.
Take a look, point.
Thank you, Philip.
Fine. If you all want to go in there, grab a booth, and I'll go talk to him somewhere else in the bar, and you all can be at the ready. All right?
I've no desire to disrespect your wishes, but you understand how jarring of a decision
I
that
know.
is for you to decide suddenly that you're all right with a one-on-one or a two-on-one.
I know. I wasn't expecting them. I was expecting the worst because that's all I've ever gotten, and I think it'll be fine. Just be at the ready. And thank you for your concern.
What do you want to do, Ellie? Should we go to Leshterga? Grant him his meeting?
No, absolutely not.
Cheers.
I feel very comfortable disrespecting his wishes.
Finian starts walking into the bar.
Hey,
Oh,
that's rude.
well met.
I'll meet you all in there.
Finian goes in and orders a drink for him and Ellie.
I am not leaving Orin out of my sight.
That's
so.
I'm gonna get us a booth that is within sight. There will be a drink ready for you after you've escorted him in. I'm locked in with you here, sister. I got you.
I appreciate you. Orin thinks he's going places by himself, so I am just announcing false.
Is Barina also with Hallex down the street, or
she's standing by the bar? She's actually standing by has gone back in and is standing by the bar when Finian is. Eric, since you love doing this sort of thing, name me a cocktail that they make in Korth, that they make in Karnath, that the bartender on 7th definitely is having to have explained to him.
All right. Put me on the spot. I have to see what would make sense for the Korth cocktail to be. The marrow dust.
That's a great name. Okay. What is the key ingredient of the marrow dust that the pirate bar of the Molting Phoenix definitely doesn't have that she's trying to explain?
Bone meal.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Hey, gross.
From animals. The only person that would have a problem with that is
Gross.
Ellie Wise.
And she's obviously exasperated with the bartender.
No, I've
as
never
she
had
tries to
that.
explain it.
But is it truly worth all the work?
It's got a real. It just puts you in connection with the internal power of life through death.
Certainly. 2 storm grog, please, mate. This drink will put you thoroughly in touch with rum. And I find it lovely for that.
Don't know why we stopped here. She sighs and slouches forward on the bar. Outside.
Hey, Alex.
Everything all right?
Yes, it's me and the rest of the crew are highly protective of one another. So the idea, if you can't tell, as Ellie Wise is still standing on the porch of the bar staring at us.
She
if
really
you would
is
like
the blood of Vol too?
Do you have blood of Vol on, like...
No, she's just dressed like a goth.
Oh no, she's she really digs elementals, and she likes wearing black and that pointy hat. But she's not blood bold that I'm aware of, so doesn't really seem her style. But if you would like to go inside and get a drink, my companions have promised to give us a wide berth and let us talk in private.
All right, that'll do. He goes in and finds a seat that's away from where the handful of sailors are sitting.
Does Barina not want to be in on this conversation, or is she?
Oh, she doesn't want to be here at all. She isn't going to tell anyone we had the conversation, though, so that's at least something.
Well, good.
Look, this isn't a great place to reprovision.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to get on an airship and go back to Roet. But there are two things I need to tell you. One of them, I thought it was stupid that we wouldn't ask you, just as a matter of practical reality. And the other, I didn't think it was right that no one tell you.
I'm sorry,
so
Philip.
First, yeah.
I just don't want you to think I'm retroactively doing this, so I'm going to interrupt you real quick. I am sitting where I can see them because I can read lips. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
You have turned into an owl, are sitting on orange shoulders.
Barina's like, oh my gosh, your friend is so cool. So yeah, you're sitting across from a newly commissioned 21-year-old. Like,
yeah,
he is yeah. So there's a problem, and I don't know if he's in the principalities or not. It seemed a likely place, and so that was how I convinced him to lend me a ship, is that we could make a sweep through the principalities. But Lujad has gone way out of bounds. Now you know who this is. Lujad is your Uncle Kor's son.
Okay,
so the king's nephew. And Borinel has a lot of family who have played adventurer for a time. Borinel himself was a younger son of his father, and so was not intended to inherit. And so Borinel spent a good bit of his youth as an adventurer, and actually had to be hauled out of an expedition in Zendrick when his father died when his brother died in order to become king. So Borinel is very indulgent of the whims of his kids, and so Lujan, decided to go try out a strain of adventuring not unlike your own that sometimes strays over into piracy. He raided a Lyrandar facility and stole an experimental ship. It's going to be a thing, and we don't know where he'd hide out, but this seemed like a likely place to disappear if he was trying to disappear with a ship.
Yeah, I can't imagine how he didn't think it wouldn't be a thing.
I don't know if he didn't think that, but the Citadel's everywhere looking for him. We don't know what he intends to do, or what level of international incident he's about to cause. But he's got a substantial asset, and we don't know what it does because, of course, Lyrandar won't divulge. He's got an airship. That's what we know. He's got an airship.
Where's the facility located in the principalities?
It's not. He stole it out of Fairhaven.
So he brought it here.
The Yondarians are up in arms, talking about it as an act of war. I don't know where this leads, but it seemed stupid that we have that there is a member of the royal family who is a pirate, and we weren't going to ask.
Well, I think you are in the minority of those that recognize me as a member of the royal family, so that might explain it a bit. But
well, whatever. The other thing that makes the timing of this very bad. I think the king is dying. There's been a lot of things canceled in the last few months, a lot of appearances, and then suddenly we're told that we need to make an appearance, and there's King's swords are in Zindrick looking for Syra, and Borton, you know that Borton is one of your older brothers who's the royal steward. He's the treasurer. Borton's calling everyone in. I can't think of anything else that it could be. I know that there are a lot of reasons that's going to be mixed, but I want you to read it in the newspapers.
Thanks.
So, I'm not in a place to tell you what to do with that information, but it's yours by right. Borton and Ajar wouldn't have sent word, and Kor thinks it's too much of a state secret, and so he's not saying anything. And now his son is going to put us in a war with Onder, and so this is a really bad moment for Lujad to do this. So I don't know what you know around here or who you know to ask, but if you hear anything, I have no right to ask you to go searching, but if you hear anything or know anyone, you can ask. It might mean the difference between war and not.
If I see anything, I'll do my best to send word, but we do have a war going on here in the principalities, so I know
pretty
now
well tied up. I didn't before. Les Sugar explained.
I appreciate the courtesy of letting me know about the king. And I don't know, Alex, I appreciate it. And I also can appreciate that you and Barina weren't around for the worst of it. I don't know what to do with that information. Don't know what I can do with it. I'm sorry I can't express more gratitude in this moment.
It's all right. I don't know what happened, but you were there and then you were gone, and it isn't exactly like no one ever talked about you again. But I mean, Dad never got over your mom, and that was weird in its own right. But then there was just this absence, and so I don't know. I don't know what all of it is. I still don't know what all of it is, and that's fine. It's not, weirdly enough, exactly my business, but I didn't think it was right for no one to say. So maybe, I hope I wasn't wrong.
No, I don't think you were. And I will ask you this one time. No pressure, expectations. Do you want to know? And if the answer is no, that is fine, and I understand it.
I know about the whole... I know what everyone said about the whole cursed thing. I don't know how you ended up out here, other than that I assume it wasn't a choice. And I don't have to know that. I just...
Here's my thinking, and this is probably just because I have recently shared it with my crew, and so the wound is freshly opened, but I don't love the idea of there only being one version of the story being out there, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't love the idea of my experience dying with me. But you have your own problems. You have your own ways of navigating that world. And so it's not your burden to bear. So if you would like to know, like I said, I am willing to share. But if not, that's fine.
We don't have to do it now.
All right.
You can stay in touch. I don't know what all of this means about... Barina thinks we're visiting and then Verena thinks we're going back to Karnath after the funeral. I don't know whether that's true. But you can stay in touch. I don't know what happens after the funeral. Yeah, that's...
All right.
Right.
I'm happy for you. Happy to
Thank
see
you.
how you turned out, in spite of everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I know Verena doesn't want to be here. Thank you for stopping anyway. And also, if she is ever ready to hear it, tell her I'm also glad to see that she is finding some version of herself.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, that is going to be a whole other thing when we get home.
Can't imagine. But
I hope I'm wrong. But anyway, if somebody starts pirating stuff in a weird airship or trying to sell it, I wouldn't buy it.
Fair enough. I'll keep an eye out.
All right.
Try to keep our cousin alive.
That would be good. I don't know what the tricks are for doing that right now. But this thing's got to... Yeah. This is a bad time for this.
If that experimental airship has a bound elemental in it, then I know one of my allies would be very keen to help investigate it as well.
I assume it does, but again, all of the possible useful information is proprietary and
Yep.
And therefore not available.
Yeah. They suck. But nothing
yes.
to be done for it. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I need to go speak with my prince about the journey that we just got back from. And Orin extends a hand across the table. It was good seeing you.
He takes your hand, shakes it. It's good to see you too.
I'll be in touch.
Do.
Maybe on your way back to Karnath if you want to stop by again.
I'll try. Hopefully we're not at war. Not us, but Brayland, I mean.
Yes. All right.
And he slides out of the booth and walks. It was nice to meet you both.
You seem not terrible.
That's the highest compliment you're going to get out of her.
I mean, that is a
Orin
compliment.
says as he walks up behind.
Finian stands to extend a hand since Orin did.
He shakes your hand. Thank you.
Nice seeing you, Verena.
Does that mean we're going? Yep. We're going. Fine. She saunters out of the bar. Hallex jerks ahead to his men, who stand up and bundle out of the bar. Hallex sets some money on the bar and walks out. And that is where we will leave this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can do so in comments down below, or you can find links in the description to our Discord and to other things done by these lovely people. New episodes of Blades and Banners drop on Mondays. And until next time, when hopefully we'll be a full cast again, thanks for rolling with us.